Hey guys, this is Wolf Atlas here bringing you another episode of War Divisions. Before I start today's class matches, I just want to go over something that Gumi just put out in a notice today. And pretty much it says that during this whole class match that was going on this week, the light unit agility map effect was set at a higher value than original. But because the class matches have been going on for at least a week, they're going to keep the value of the effect on the map. And in compensation was 2,000 medals. Honestly, I noticed light units were really fast, but I took advantage of that the best way I could with the units I was using. It does suck. They got a better advantage than normal. But I'm not too upset about that. In fact, I'm actually proud of myself because I was still beating light teams with an MR unit and an SR unit. And I can't say, it was 100% win rate. There were some matches I did lose, but I feel confident that it was at least 50-50. I still had a chance. It didn't feel overwhelming. Now, I can understand why players are upset. I do wish Gumi did catch this sooner rather than when the class match is almost over. But there's not much we can do about that. I wish the compensation was a little bit better too. Maybe some Vizier Gumi, wink wink. But not much I can do about that except for saying, throw out some Viz. Lately, Gumi, you've been making these weird mistakes. Overall, I'm still enjoying class matches. I have fun with these. I use SRMR units, and I'm still beating people's face with them. So it is what it is, and it does suck. I feel sorry for the players who couldn't really prepare for light units despite not knowing this until now. But yeah, hopefully the next class match or next PvP event they do in the game is not they get things right. Bad on you, Gumi. Bad on you. But I'm still enjoying the match either way. So without further ado, let's just get on with the matches. No team changes at all. I was tempted to use a light team after finding out what happened with this map buff, just so I could feel the power. But I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put the light team and I'm gonna get my butt whooped. That's what's gonna happen. So I'm not gonna even bother. I'm gonna just get my butt whooped. And then I'm gonna be like, yeah, this map sucks. Nah. But the other thing is that now that Gumi revealed this, and they're keeping the map buff the same, it only makes sense to just keep it the same anyway. I'm pretty sure it didn't affect that many people because when you check over comments on Discord or comments on on Reddit, stuff like that, some people didn't really have a problem with it. There's people that are upset, legitly upset, for sure. But it seems the consensus is that majority of the players weren't hugely affected by it, and that's probably why they're just keeping it the same way. But Gumi does need to do better at stuff like this and not really let it happen. That way players can enjoy themselves. But yeah. It really sucks that happened. But this is day 9 of the of the class match event, and it hasn't been from my experience. I seen lots of light teams for sure, but I'm still seeing a lot of the other element teams. I'm seeing wind, earth. I even seen some fire teams. So that just shows that things are still pretty much like kind of in a balanced state, even though light had a bigger advantage than what they should have had. So that just says something about the balance in the game. If people are still using ice, earth, wind, like I'm facing a wind team right now. Did I even face a dark team? I'm trying to think, because I think I faced every element except for a dark team. I faced lightning, right? I gotta double check if I faced lightning. Oh, little later went down. Jume's almost down, but my little later might get destroyed here. Jaden's hit hard. Yeah, see, boom, there you go. Yeah, both Jaden and Summer Jaden hit hard. And I'm not using Titus to mitigate his damage, so there's not much I could do. I'm hoping Jaden could go, and that way, yeah, there you go. Mrs. Kane with the jump. Move forward. Come on. Yes. No, don't heal. Oh my god, I forgot he heals. I forgot he did that. Oh no. Never mind, I lost this one. Oh no, Kane's going again. But will he jump? Oh, he's going after... Oh, that worked. I won. Okay, I forgot about that move. Oh my god. That worked out for me. I actually totally forgot I left that move on, because it's a really good range for that move. Like, it's a huge plus type of range, and I think that's the one that has a chance of causing confusion, which just helps one of his other moves do more damage. But yeah, despite Light getting even more of a buff on this map, I'm still seeing a lot of other teams. I think every night I've seen at least two to three light teams out of 5, which is not bad. It wasn't like every night it was all light teams. There was that one night before I switched to Lolita that I was just struggling against teams, and I think that night was probably the most. But that was also promotion battles, so I expect promotion battles to be just tougher than what they are before. All right, so we got a person using a light team here, and they're much closer. Ooh, that's not a good thing. They're definitely gonna engage me first. Lolita, I don't think Lolita is gonna be in range. If I didn't have the bow tie on, then Lolita would have been in range for sure. But because she has the bow tie, I don't think she'll be in range to do a silencing spell. I also don't think Kane here is going to be able to do his courage in time. So let's see. Little Leela, what will you do? Yeah, see, resistance. But she's going to move forward, so now she will be on lock size, maybe? No, lock is not in range. That's an interesting buff on lock. Hell no, Elena should be in range. Alright, Lolita took that hit pretty well, but now Jaden's gonna blast her. And Jaden knocked her out. Oh my god. Like I said, Jaden's hit hard. Alright, Kane, let's see what you're gonna do. You're gonna jump. We're gonna get a sudden end here. Alright. So we got Jaden's knocked out. Can we get Elena knocked out? Yes. Alright. Elena's gone. Now it's just Locke. Locke's gonna go after Kane. Kane doesn't have his courage, so that's gonna be an issue. Alright, so we get another unhappy ending, and boom. Oh wait, crap. Freaking re-raise. Oh man. Alright, so we get a knockout here. Yeah, boom. Alright, there you go. Now it's KO. Another light team down. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the super strong like teams are the ones that are really issue. But let's be honest, even if they didn't have that super duper buff on the team, on the map, I think they'll still be tough to beat. At least for me, because I'm throwing these lower units on the team, to beat them. I really should like treat myself to just using cost 100 units, but I'm not gonna do that. I still don't have Little Leela UR up to 120. I gotta get what is it? I think Awakening Prisms or Fragmental Thoughts. One of those two. I gotta get one of those two so I could start leveling her up because I got her shards. I think I'm only like 100 away from getting 400 shards, so I could build her up. And same thing with Dark Fina. I'm about 100 shards away, so I could take both of those to 115. I just haven't done it. All right, so we got another team. So it's the same team: Jaden, Elena, and Locke. But this team is more further back, so we might have a chance to at least get our courage up on Kane and get an extra buff onto Halloween Lucia. Like if she get her protect buff up, then we're pretty much golden. Locke might. Okay, no, Locke doesn't yet. It's interesting. This is the second Locke that put up a hate down buff, and to be fair, it's a good move because you don't want Locke or Elena to get hit. But because their team doesn't have a tank, that means Jane is gonna get hit. But Jaden's far away, so you have to work hard and try to reach Jaden. He's definitely gonna blast us here. I don't know how much damage he's gonna do though. Yeah, see? Boom. Alright. Lucia took that pretty well. How much damage? Okay, Locke went after Lilita, but didn't do much damage. Elena was in range. Okay, so she knocked out Lilita, so that sucks. Alright, Jaden's gonna knock out... oh, he went after Kane. Kane might be able to hit all three. Might be. It's the strong word here because of accuracy. Yeah. Oh, he actually did. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. 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 Oh my god. Oh lord. Oh no. I was not expecting that. I was expecting Locke and Elena to dodge the attacks and just Jaden die. Oh my god. Oh, that's what you call a powerful jump. This is why I like Kane. Oh man. Okay, I was not expecting that. I was supposed to lose that one. I was definitely supposed to lose that one. But that's the power of putting accuracy onto your strong unit. Oh my god. I seriously thought they were gonna dodge that. Because it did look like they're gonna dodge that. Alright, so now we got our third light team in a row. So let's see how this plays out. Oh my god, I'm still... Oh, damn! Freaking Kane jumped to the moon, jumped to the second moon, and then he pounced on all three. And was like, nah, son. we hand out the L's. We don't take the L's. Oh man, okay, I'm still not over that. Okay. Oh man. I need a better spear for Kane. I'll admit that. Like I feel like I don't have a lot of good spears. I gotta see what other spears I could work with, but the spear he's using is the Aranea spear, which is it's not a bad spear. I feel like there's a better spear. I don't know if there is one. His own spear kind of sucks, in my opinion, until they give it a +6 upgrade that gives Kane more attack power or something. Alright, so everyone's done buffing. Jaden here is gonna come in blasting. Alright, not yet. He's gonna blast us next turn. Everyone's grouped up for their, buffs. Lena's still not in range. Lena's gonna be in range now. Locke is in range? No. Alright, so Kane's gonna get first hit, but he didn't get courage up, so this is gonna be definitely an issue. Alright, is Lucia in range? Lucia's not in range. Alright, so let's see. Jaden's gonna pew pew! Pew pew! Ooh, he's gonna pew pew. He's gonna pew pew. Lilia. Really? Why do you have to, okay, Lena's down for Cal, removed her courage. Why you gotta C-team down little Leela? She's slow already. Come on. Let her get another turn. Does she survive this? Oh, she took this like a champ. Silence spell him. Booyah. Lower that healing power. Alright, Kane. Go after Jaden, please. Yes. Yes, down goes Jaden. Boom. And now, Lucia, finish him off. Turn him into Toad. Okay. Still won. Oh my god. Oh, we made it to Platinum 2. Nice. Oh man. We're doing good tonight. I'm glad I didn't change my team. Oh man, putting Lil Lila feels a lot better. I guess because Lil Lila, both Lil Lila and Tidus can take care of light meta, but I think Lil Lila does it a little bit better because majority of the meta light units right now are magic users, and her silencing spell just helps out if she gets a turn to use it. Of course, that's the issue. And it's only an issue on this map because Quicken is banned. If Quicken wasn't banned, I would be using a Time Mage to propel Lily up front so she could silence the spell every living being she can. Because that would have been my strategy. Alright, so same team, but now we have a Sylvie instead of a Locke. Surprisingly, I haven't seen too many Sylvies. This is probably like the third, fourth Sylvie I've seen. I haven't been seeing too much of it. A lot of people are saying they wish there was like a light bruiser for her to work with. Honestly, like, she's a support unit. You could throw, if you're gonna use her for full support, throw her at any team with any of your favorite bruisers, and she'll still do the same thing. Now, if you're trying to make her an attacker alongside of healing, then I can see why you want to throw her with other like units, especially since majority of light units use slash attacks, stuff like that. So it makes sense. But if you're full on support with Sylvie, not really attacking with her, or just want her to do her buffs and heal and stuff like that, just throw her in any team. Treat her like you treat Resnick and what's his name, Velis. Is it Velis? The ice dude. Is it Velis? I should try to pull from him because honestly I do want Velis. Oh, I just missed it. Jaden went pew pew onto Lilia again. But is he in range for Kane? I'm not too sure. This Elena stayed back, which is interesting. Alright, Kane, are you in range? You're not in range. But you got your courage up, so that's good. I don't think Lucy is in range either, so she's probably going to get her protect up, which is kind of useless in this match, because I'm facing none but magic users. Elena's not in range unless she has Drain Unification. Alright, she's not in range. Jaden's going to go pew pew again. This time probably Magic Blast, because Lucina and Lilia are bunched up together. So let's see. No, he just goes after Lilia. Now Lilia is down for the count. She did her job. She distracted both Elena and... Well, sorry. In this case, she just distracted Jaden. So if we could get the KO on Jaden, then that's good. This Sylvie is on White Mage, so I'm expecting a full life to occur. All right. All right. So this land does have drainification. Who are you gonna go after, Jaden? Kane or Lucia? Go after Kane. Courage procs. All right. So Kane, do your thing. What are you gonna do? Elena, Elena's probably gonna dodge this one. All right. So Elena, not Elena. Kane's gonna jump to the moon, throw down the spear. Will he knock them both out? No. He knocks Jaden out, which is what I expect. And Elena is slow, which is good. I'm hoping Lucia could turn her into a toad. Please. Well, that works too, kind of. No, I need to turn her to a toad. Maybe I should turn that off for the future. I always leave it on. All right, so we're gonna die here, because there's no way we're gonna survive Lena's LB. So we lost that one. Completely fine. It didn't really feel overpowering at all. I don't know what decides Lucia from using unhappy ending and Toad's curse, because I don't think Toad's curse is a casting time moon. Let me double check that. I wonder if unhappy ending has a higher modifier. I'm just curious. Oh, that was the last match anyway. All right, before I go, I gotta satisfy my curiosity. All right, unhappy ending lowers reaction ability, then deals medium damage. Guarantee hit. Toad's curse lowers reaction ability rate, then deals X damage and inflicts Toad. Yeah, I don't know why. What's the difference? Oh, well, unhappy ending has like a straight line AoE, so that makes sense to leave it on. But she should have done Toad's curse, I guess. I guess because trying to conserve AP. They're 2 APs off. The only other thing I could think of as to why she did that over Toad's curse is that the Elena had Toad resistance, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered. It would have done the same damage though, because the unhappy ending did cap the damage on that Lucia. I just would have rather Toad's curse, because have that chance of turning them into Toad, so that way Elena, all she could do is smack you with her tongue and not do anything else. All right. Anyway, I keep saying this is the last one. I am not too sure, but I enjoyed class matches this time around. Either way, Gumi, please stop messing up. Lately, you've been messing up back to back with things. Some that really doesn't affect anything, but others like this affects people's happiness towards the game. So just stop messing up. I know you guys aren't perfect, but I'm tired of hearing over dramatic complaints. Legitimate complaints are fine. There's just a lot of over dramatic complaints out there, and it's like, oh my god, really, guys? You're gonna do this? You're gonna boycott this game just for them leaving out a comma in one of their sentence? Oh my god, they left a comma in one of their sentences out. I'm gonna boycott this game. I'm never gonna play it again. But I'm gonna frequently visit their forums and their Facebook and their Discord and keep expressing how much I quit this game and this game sucks and I don't play this game anymore, but I'm gonna keep on with their social media so that way the whole world knows that this game sucks. And it's like, really? Go outside and touch grass. Alright guys, see you guys next time. Laters.